Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss the present perfect tense. So, what does present perfect tense mean? It shows an action that has been completed. Well, in this video we will learn how to form statements in the present perfect tense and the negative statements and the questions in the present perfect tense. We can use the present perfect tense in the following scenarios. This tense is used to talk about actions that are completed in the immediate past. For example, he has just left. I have already completed my homework. These are just completed in the past, so we use the present perfect tense. It also used to talk about past actions which occurred in an unspecified time but have a reference to the present because they are part of a person's experience. For example, I have been to Korea. She has read A Tale of Two Cities. This tense also tells us about the actions that began sometime in the past and are still continuing up to the present time, up to the date. For example, I have lived here since 1993, which means I started living here in 1993 and I'm still living here. She has been in that school for 5 years, which means she started going to that school 5 years ago and is still going there. Let us now learn the formula for the statements in the present perfect tense. That is, subject plus has or have plus past participle or the third form of the verb. Now, you all may have a question in your mind that when we should use the helping verb has and helping verb have. Yes, with all the plural subjects, we have to use helping verb have, and with all the singular subjects we need to use has. But remember one thing, with the subject I we always use have. Let's now understand this formula with the help of some examples. Harif has written a poem. Here Harif is the subject and it's a person's name and there is only one person. So it's a singular noun, singular subject. So we need to use the helping verb has. And in the present perfect tense, we always use the third form of the verb, past participle form. So Harif has written a poem. Next one. We have completed our essays. Here we is a plural subject. So always with the plural subjects we use have, and then the third form of complete is completed. Let's now see one more example to make the concept more clear. I have traveled to France. Here I is a subject and I have told you already that with the subject I we always use have. You have traveled to France. We have traveled to France. They have traveled to France. So all these are you, we, they are plural. So we always use the helping verb have. Next, he has traveled to France. She has traveled to France. John has traveled to France. So with all the singular subjects we use the helping verb has. Well, let's now see the negative statements. The formula for which is subject plus has or have plus not not plus third form of the verb. It's very simple to understand, right? After the auxiliary verb, we always need to add the not not to make into a negative statements. Let's now understand this with the help of the examples. He has not written a poem. Here, after the auxiliary verb, we have used not, not, and then the third form of the verb. Next one, we have not completed our essays. Here again, after the auxiliary verb, we have used not to make the sentence into a negative one. We will understand this more clearly with the help of one more example. I have not studied the lessons. Here, after the auxiliary verb have, we have used not, not to make into a negative statement. You have not studied the lessons. We have not studied the lessons. They have not studied the lessons. Here again you can see with all the plural subjects we have used have. Let's now see the same sentence with the singular subjects. She has not studied the lessons. He has not studied the lessons. John has not studied the lessons. Here you can see it very well that with the singular subject we have used auxiliary verb has, and after the auxiliary verb we have used not, not to make into a negative statement. Now we shall see how to form questions in the present perfect tense, and the formula is has or have plus subject plus third form of the verb, past participle. It's very simple to understand. We need to write the helping verb in the beginning and then followed by the subject and the third form of the verb. We shall understand this with the help of examples. He has written a poem. Has he written a poem? We have completed our essays. Have we completed our essays? And one thing we need to remember is in the question sentences, in the interrogative sentences, we have to end the sentence with a question mark. Well, we shall now see one more example to understand it. You have traveled to Mumbai. Have you traveled to Mumbai? We have traveled to Mumbai. Have we traveled to Mumbai? They have traveled to Mumbai. Have they traveled to Mumbai? She has traveled to Mumbai. Has she traveled to Mumbai? He has traveled to Mumbai. Has he traveled to Mumbai? Jim has traveled to Mumbai. Has Jim traveled to Mumbai? Let's now revise all about the present perfect tense. The formula for statements in the present perfect tense is subject plus has or have plus third form of the verb. The formula for negative statements is subject plus has or have plus not plus third form of the verb. Questions in the present perfect tense is has or have plus subject plus third form of the verb. So that's all about the present perfect tense. We will continue the lesson in the next video. Thank you.